Feeling overwhelmed by wanting more, what if less could actually make you happier? In a world obsessed with excess, let's explore a timeless path to peace. Every day, we're bombarded with messages telling us we need the latest phone, the trendiest clothes, or the most luxurious vacations to feel complete. But this endless pursuit often leaves us empty, anxious, and trapped in a cycle of desire that never seems to end, no matter how much we acquire. What if the answer isn't in having more, but in wanting less? The ancient Stoics believed that true happiness comes from simplifying our lives and desires. Stoicism, a philosophy born over 2,000 years ago, teaches us to focus on what truly matters, our inner peace, rather than external possessions or fleeting pleasures. Thinkers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius urged us to strip away unnecessary desires, to stop chasing what we can't control, and to find contentment in the present moment. Seneca once wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. True wealth lies in needing less." This idea feels radical today. We're conditioned to equate happiness with accumulation, more money, more stuff, more status. But at what cost to our peace of mind? The Stoics remind us that most of what we chase is outside our control. External things like wealth or approval can vanish, but inner contentment is ours to cultivate. Living simply, according to Stoicism, means identifying what is essential and letting go of the rest. It's about finding joy in what you already have, right now. Imagine a life where your happiness doesn't depend on the next purchase or promotion. A life where you're free from the weight of endless wanting and striving. This freedom starts with a shift in perspective. The Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort, like fasting or sleeping on the floor, to remind themselves they needed little to be content. For example, Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, lived with discipline despite his power. He focused on virtue and simplicity, not the luxuries his position could afford. You don't need to sleep on the floor to live simply, but you can start by questioning your desires. Do you need that new gadget, or is it just a fleeting want? Simplifying isn't just about physical possessions. It's also about mental clutter, worries, grudges, and obsessions that weigh us down and steal our peace every day. The Stoics practiced letting go of these burdens by focusing only on what they could control, their thoughts and actions, and accepting what they could not change. Think about it. How much mental space do you give to things you can't control, like other people's opinions or unpredictable events? What if you released that burden? Living simply means creating space, both physically and mentally, for what truly brings meaning. It's about valuing experiences, relationships, and personal growth over material excess. So where can you start today? Take one small step. Choose a physical space, like a drawer or desk, and declutter it. Remove what you don't need, or tackle a mental space. Write down a worry or desire that's been consuming you, then reflect on whether it's truly essential. Can you let it go? As you declutter, notice how even small acts of simplification bring a sense of calm. This is the Stoic art of living, finding richness in having less. The Stoics knew that simplicity isn't deprivation, it's liberation. By reducing our desires, we free ourselves to focus on what truly enriches our lives every day. So, take a moment now. Reflect on what you can let go of. Embrace the beauty of less and discover the happiness that's already within your reach.